many, most people go and have had certain experiences where they felt like what I would call crossing the truth and going, whoa. I know I've had experiences in my own life where I'm like, that was true. It landed on me. It was as light as a butterfly, but strong as a lightning bolt. I know that what I just realized is true for this time, that time, and all time. And I have to tell myself now, the hard work, Matthew, is going back into the busy society and maintaining it. Now, the problem with maintaining is I was doing tools to try and hang on to it, which is not what you're saying.
No.
You're saying, boy, it happens.
It doesn't need maintenance.
It's not
See, you're
maintenance.
not maintaining the sky, are you?
Nope.
You're not maintaining the sky. So, in our perception, in human perception, boundlessness means the sky. Boundary means the planet, in a way.
Okay.
So, when something really boundless, you cross some limits. See, so many people, especially maybe not so much in Texas, I don't know, but more in California, I'm going there in a few days. Everybody talks about how they broke their barriers because they smoked this, because they drank this, because they did this. See, all this is fine, I'm not saying it's not genuine. See, it can be induced in so many ways, okay? You can simply do it if you just dance yourself crazy, like how the Native American people were doing. They were just dancing themselves into states where literally bordering on life and death kind of dance. But because of that, they broke through. But these kind of things if you do, you will have experiences. Definitely it may bring some sense of wisdom, but it'll also get you addicted to that particular activity. If any that particular activity, maybe a dance, maybe a drug, maybe a smoke, whatever it is. I'm saying if you create any experience within you with a certain physical activity, naturally you will get addicted to that physical activity. It may be alcohol, it may be drug, it may be sexuality, it may be adventure, it may be jumping off the mountain. For different people, it may be different things. But essentially you will get addicted to the activity because you see that activity as the source. Now, this is what is significant about the yogic process, that there is a step-by-step ladder if you climb, then after that, without any activity, sitting in this space, you can be in that state. Once that happens, there is no maintenance.
Voila. Well, beautiful. I could would love to go on talking hours, days, and hanging out, etc. I really dig where you're coming from and happy you're sharing what you're sharing. 'Cause I think you're turning a lot of people, obviously turning a lot of people on to themselves. Amen for that. For keeping us involved. And boy, we need that, like you said, we need personal involvement now more than ever to evolve as a species, it seems,
So this is a time, I'm saying, particularly in India right now, last 2 weeks have been grim, all right? It's been a very grim situation out there and still going in that direction. Well, now lockdowns, curfews, all coming, maybe it'll turn back a little bit, but we need to understand this, that we have come to a time where there are many, not mainstream scientists, there are many, other kinds of scientists who look at various things. They need not be 100% wrong or 100% right. They're talking about how this has all happened because of the biological push we have done on other creatures, whatever. This is a script for a Hollywood movie, that how we pushed the biology and how all the virus sat together and planned and got at us. I'm saying not that, but I'm just saying, essentially, we have reached a point. Different generations have reached different kinds of situations, but we have come to a place, our fortune is right now, this virus, the carrier, the sole carrier is human being. Earlier, we've had this kind of pandemics or epidemics where carriers were mice, birds, mosquitoes, other kinds of things, we couldn't stop them. What we were thinking of in our mind at that time is how to completely eliminate all the mice on the planet, how to get rid of the mosquitoes, absolutely, genocide. We were planning genocides on them. But right now it is us, we are the carriers. You can see this as a great blessing and a great curse. If you would see it as a blessing, if you are a conscious human being. Because if all of us across the world, I know this is right now an utopian thing, if all of us had the sense to 14 days, just be with 2-3 people that we are and not meet anybody for 14 days, the pandemic is largely over, all right? But we won't do that. We need a haircut, we need to go to the pub, we need to do this, somebody needs to go to the temple, somebody needs to go to the bar. Everybody has all this because we are such compulsive creatures right now. The significance of being human is, there's nothing big about us except that we can conduct the same things that the animals do consciously. We eat, we sleep, we copulate, we die, all right? The question is, if we do it consciously, it looks human. If you do it compulsively, it looks animalistic. So right now, this is the time for us to exhibit how conscious we are. As a generation of people, what sort of people are we? Simple commitment, I will make sure I am not infected. But if it so happens I'm infected, I will ensure it will not go to one more person. This much commitment if we take, it's over.
It's a small, short-term inconvenience for long-term freedom.
And also, we are too committed to our lifestyles, we are not committed to our life. We think our lifestyles is life. No, lifestyles is a consequence of time, in the times in which we are living. Life is the real thing. So right now, focus on life, that this life should not be put to risk, no other life should be put to risk. Lifestyle doesn't matter, you can make your lifestyle differently, what is the big deal? Yeah, I'm driving and sleeping in a truck, so I've changed my lifestyle completely.
I hear you.